Mr President, on the 20th of March this year, I attended the launch of the Justice Reform Initiative's report, Alternatives into Incarceration. The report was launched by the Honourable Robert Tickner AO, who is Minister for Aboriginal Affairs in the Hawke Keating Labor government and has been a dogged campaigner for social justice in the years since. At the launch, I also had the privilege of hearing from speakers who lived experience of incarceration. They spoke about their personal experiences with the relentless cycle of poverty, homelessness and dispossession, often complicated by family violence or substance use issues that leads to reoffending and repeated incarceration. New South Wales currently imprisons more adults than any other state in Australia, to great cost. In 2022-2023, New South Wales spent $2.2 billion on incarcerating adults and children, with the rate of incarceration rapidly increasing in the last decade, with more than half the prison population made up of people on their second, third, fourth or more stint of incarceration. It's obvious that the current approach is not only costly, but is failing at rehabilitation and therefore failing at lowering recidivism and preventing further crime. The Alternatives to Incarceration report, on the other hand, argue for addressing the underlying factors which contribute to interactions with the justice system and providing pathways for genuine rehabilitation for suitable offences as a way to reduce crime. The report suggests that intervention programs can substantially reduce reoffending amongst vulnerable populations. The Creating Futures Justice program, a First Nations-led post-release rehabilitation program, is a promising example of this. Participants have a reoffending rate of just 4% compared to the New South Wales average of reoffending amongst Aboriginal people of close to 60%. The challenges of our state's justice system do not need to be inevitable. There is compelling evidence that even a small proportion of the billions spent on incarcerating people, a disproportionate number of whom are Aboriginal, intellectually disabled or come from low socio-economic backgrounds, if redirected towards alternative programs that could reduce crime, incarceration rates and the entrenched disadvantage that comes with serving time in prison. The Justice Reform Initiative's report, for example, recommends the government create a Breaking the Cycle Fund and commit $300 million over 4 years to invest in evidence-based, community-led projects aimed at reducing offender interactions with incarceration. I commend the Justice Reform Initiative for their report, their tireless and important advocacy for social change, and hope we can adopt these evidence-based policies to reduce prison numbers and hopefully close the gap.